Hey guys, I'm here again with you. This afternoon I'm going to be putting my old-time skills to the test. I have here some beads that I brought back from Guyana. They call it buck beads. We picked this in Silver Tongue back home. This is something that grows wild, where you could pick it and make jewelry with it. So this afternoon I'm going to be making Jackie a bracelet out of these beads, buck beads. Alright, so jewelry was something I did back in the day. That's what I started working. I was a jeweler for 24 years. That's in Guyana. When I left Guyana, I didn't pick it up. I didn't continue it. My bigger brother, my elder brother Leroy, he's the one that taught me the trade. I started working with him first, and then he left and he migrated, and I continued. I had my own shop, and it was a nice business. It's a good business. When I came over here, things were different. It was, more machinery and the more handcrafted jewelry that we were accustomed to in Guyana. That was mainly done in New York.
Yeah.
And I was in New Jersey, South Jersey, so I didn't follow it up. But had some good memories, worked with some good people, a lot of good friends, worked with us there, man. We had some good fun in that shop. So these buck beads have a little stuff in the middle that you have to pull out. A little string.
Oh yeah.
That you gotta pull out so that you could put the twine through. So I'll just pull these out. Yeah, working with my brother for so many years. I started when I used to go to school.
Yeah.
So the high school I used to go to, they used to have morning sessions and afternoon sessions. I used to go to the afternoon sessions. So I would work in the mornings, like from 7 to 11. Then I would leave and go to school. And then I come back home. If there was a lot of work to be done, we would work again in the evenings until 1 hour in the night and get the job done.
Next day repeat.
Yeah. So I worked like for 2 years while I was going to school. Then when I finished school, full scale into the job. So I was one of the few guys in that area, in that Silver Tongue, Westmore, Mackenzie area, that didn't work with a bauxite plant, because like 90% of the people work with the bauxite plant. I have never. Sometimes, I always said, I would have liked to get a feel of it, but I already had something to do, I guess. And a proud moment for me was like when at the end of my high school, when I had to write exams, I paid for my own exams.
See?
And I told my dad, I'm going to pay for my exams. He said, no, you don't have to. I said, yes, I want to do it. It make you feel good that, oh, you paid for your own exams. Yeah, that was nice. That was good. And some of the people that came and worked with us was Mago, my buddy Mago. Mago started working with us. Yep. Um, there was Ashton. Remember Ashton?
Yeah.
And Monty.
Mm-hmm.
Shorewin, better known as Bonzi.
You guys taught a lot of people the trade
Yeah.
because they came and learned from
Yep.
you guys.
12 worked with me for a lot of years.
Mm-hmm.
12. And Tony
Yeah.
Spencer, yeah,
Yeah.
man. Tony worked with us for quite some time. And then there was I don't know if you can remember Kim Raj.
Kim Raj,
from
I
up
remember
in
him.
he was one of the Pearsons from up Old England. Yeah, he worked with us for a little bit. Who else you could remember that worked with us?
Did Mark work with you guys?
No,
Ashton taught him. That's Ashton's brother, right?
Ashton, but he didn't work with us. Juicy.
Oh, yes.
Juicy worked with us a little. Reggae.
Reggae. Mm-hmm.
He worked with us. Who else? Even Jack. Jack Jones would come sometimes and work with us. My nephew Stevie.
Yes.
Stevie Niels Jr.
You guys taught a lot of people and passed on the knowledge. That was good.
Yeah, man. So we had some really good days in the workshop. And we always work with music.
Yeah.
I have always grown up with a love of music. And in those days, I had a stereo system that I used to play out to.
Mm-hmm.
Used to play for barbecues and
Birthdays
weddings,
and
birthdays, engagements. And then used to be jamming all day long in that workshop.
yeah, the music used to be so good because I would be upstairs. We lived upstairs of the business, so I would be upstairs and listen to the music, the good songs coming up there.
Yeah. Ricky Bonds had a shop right next to us, a little beer garden there, variety shop. I would lend him some CDs sometimes to play music, and like people would come and say, "What? I want a copy of that. I like that mix. That's a good mix. Who made that for you?" He said, "Right next door. You want a copy?" And he would come and said, "Look, so and so want a copy of your music." And he used to sell CDs, so he would sell them, you know. So it was a little business on the side, but it was nice, really good. Yeah, man.
The only thing is that we migrated when our boys were younger, so they never got to learn the
Yes.
trade.
Rain and Shane, I didn't get to teach them the trade.
Oh, your brother worked with you guys, so Billy, you remember
Oh,
Billy?
yeah, Billy. Oh, how could I forget Billy, man?
The younger brother said
worked with us.
one time it used to be you three guys, the three brothers working together, which was good.
Yeah, Billy. And I guess that was the same way with me, that with Billy too, because when he started, he was still going to school too.
Mm-hmm.
So I got all the little string out to the middles. So what I'm going to use to make this bracelet is my fishing line. This is a monofilament. Back home, in the old time days, we used to call this cat guts. You know how it got that name? When somebody wants some fishing line, they say, "Hey, could I have a piece of cat guts?" This one is a 15-pound test. That's pretty strong enough. So I'm going to use this. So
But then back home was strictly gold and silver jewelry you made, not
yes,
costume
no
jewelry.
artificial, just mainly gold, and then in the latter part, people wanted silver. Who couldn't prefer gold would have, unwanted jewelry would make silver, or some people just preferred silver. So I'm going to just push the line straight through the middle, if I could see. Right? So I'll put them head and tail, tail and head, just to give it a nice unique design. And this could be done with any types of beads. You could get those nice colored beads, the black, the red. You know, one time my big sister Patsy used to make
The beads.
these beads and earrings and those types of costume jewelry to sell. She did quite a lot of it, yeah. She did that. So my sister, she makes a lot of stuff. She knits those hats.
Scarves.
Yeah, she does that. She's very handy, man. So
Very
I guess,
creative.
yeah. So the average size you would make one of these is like 7 inches. Right? If the person's hands are a little bigger, you could make it like 8 or whatever measurement there is. But you're right here, so I'll just measure your hands. Probably yours might be a 6.5 because your wrists are kind of thin. It's not really big. So I'll check that out. I don't know why they call it buck bead, but back in the day, a lot of things that had the word buck associated with it.
Yeah.
Because they were buck beads, they were buck hill,
Buck tongue.
buck tongue, buck tuck.
Yeah, buck tongue. That's a good one.
Yeah,
I
man.
haven't heard that one in years.
Yeah, there's so many things that was associated with the word buck. Even I was called buck sometime.
Yeah, buck bad, buck
Buck
woman.
buck man. Yeah, man. But back in the day, this was something that, grow everywhere. Now you hardly even see it.
Yeah, we were surprised to see it growing there.
Yeah. It used to grow all over, man. And then there's the next thing that grow wild too. We call it lucky seed.
Yeah, the lucky
It's
seed.
a seed about this. It grows in a pod, a big pod. And then that pod would burst on the tree. And you actually hear it go pow! And then you'd hear them falling in the bush.
Yeah.
It's lucky seed. I think is a couple well would be in the pods. But I remember that lucky seed. When you had that, you would rub it on the concrete like this.
Get hot.
And it would get really hot. And then you touch somebody with it, it would burn them, man. That was crazy.
Yeah. I wonder why they call it lucky seed. Did it bring good luck to
Yes,
people?
I'm thinking that was the idea behind it. It brings you luck.
Okay.
You put that in your fishing kit or
Oh.
your tackle box,
Or your
Keep it in
pocket
your
when
pocket,
you're
it
going
brings you
hunting.
luck.
When them guys going in the jungle, they usually have lucky seed with them.
But the next thing, as we're talking about that in the jungle, something that have some power to it is the caiman teeth. Not any teeth, the eye teeth for the caiman. When you have that, no snake is able to bite you.
Okay.
I don't know what power it have on it, but it can. A snake, you could pick up that snake, and that's true. That is true. You could pick up a snake and he's unable to bite you. So back in the day, a lot of those guys that goes into the jungle would have that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's coming along nicely
Yes,
there.
it's coming there.
Stringing it along nicely.
Yeah. Just gotta remember putting it head and tail.
This is the string that is being in the
On the
middle.
end. Yeah. Yep. But we used to make the same black beads I was telling you about. We would put the gold wire on it and then connect them up and make a gold band with the beads.
Yeah, a lot of babies and stuff
Yes,
would
for
wear them. They
babies,
say it
yes.
wards off the evil eye.
They like that for babies. You could do that, or you could put it on earrings too. Yep. Bands, chains, earrings. Yeah, man.
Just gotta be creative and do all we gotta do.
Yeah.
And this is such a nice color. It's like a gray blue.
Yeah, it's got a unique color by itself.
Mm-hmm. So look at this color. Oopsie. I dropped it.
Sometimes at work, some people would look at my bracelets and would say, "You have beautiful bracelets. Where did you get that from?" I said, "I made it." They look at, I said, "Yeah, I made them." They were like, "You sure you made that?" I said, "Yeah, I did."
And then some people, that's how they know you're Guyanese, because they look at your bracelets and be like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
you're Guyanese.
Yeah, I remember one time at the market, a lady looked at me and said, "You're from Guyana."
Yes.
I like, "How you know that?" She said, "Your bracelets." I said, "Yeah."
Yeah, I always got compliments on my jewelry at work and stuff, because they're different from what people are accustomed to.
Yeah, I could remember one woman. I always wanted to make stuff for her when we went back home.
Yeah, one of my old bosses, she would always have me making a lot of jewelry for her. Nothing like the beautiful Guyana gold. And the workmanship is superb.
Well, it's a handcrafted,
Yeah.
handcrafted stuff. Yeah, man. But I remember one time, the acid that we used to clean the chains and so, you just gotta heat it up. And one time when I was cleaning the chain, I dropped the chain in the acid. It spilled and burned me up badly, man.
Yeah, that was a dangerous part of the job,
Yeah,
working with the acid.
that was the sulfuric
Okay.
sulfuric acid. That's the ones we heat up to clean the chains and so. Yeah.
Oh, so that's coming along nicely.
Yeah.
Stringing them along.
Some of them, the middle is not clean too much. You still got some
Also, it's
inside,
a little difficult for the twine to get through because
Yeah.
they still have some of the string in there. I guess because it's so
Yes.
dried, it's stuck in.
But it's getting there. I'll probably just get a needle and clear it out with a needle. Yes. But if you got the beads, the glass beads,
You won't
they
have
already
that problem.
you won't have that problem. You already got a nice little hole there, and you could use if you don't have the monofilament line, you could use a string. Let me see your hands and see if this is long enough.
Oh yeah,
It's
that's
more
very,
than it's too much.
They look like you're making a necklace for me.
I'll take out some, right? Yeah, this is too much. How about this?
Yeah.
You think about here?
No, that's too big.
Right there, no.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, I brought this hook back. My buddy Maga gave me this silver hook. So I'm going to use this as the hook. So I'm going to put this on there. I'm going to tie this on. So we got a nice hook going. this is what we're gonna do here. I think this is about it. Let me back your hand. About that, right, Jay? You don't want it too tight. That should work, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that should work. So I'm gonna put the eye on this end. So I want to get this eye as close to the last bead as possible. So I'm going to pull it as tightly as I could so that I could get it to knot it. There we go. So when I go to Guyana, I would go by my partner Mago that still have a goldsmith shop. You know, I would sit with him a little bit, and sometime if something needs heating or milling, I would just let me try and see if I I still got my skills, man.
Yeah, sharpen those skills. So don't forget this.
Don't want to tie it far from the beads, you know. So it's giving me a little tough time. I don't have my little pliers that I would needle nose.
No, the needle nose pliers that you would normally
use, but I'll get it. Perseverance, right? Yep. Should have cut it a little longer.
Yeah.
Yep. Here we go again. Come on, man.
It's giving me a little tough time.
Yeah, because I don't want to put it far from the beads.
And you cut the twine a little short.
Yeah. If I had my pliers, would have worked nice.
Yeah.
But
you substituted something else and got it through.
You gotta MacGyver. There we go.
I like your cutters, your clippers.
Yep. So there we have it. Straighten it out nicely there. Let me put it down for you.
Oh man, look at that. I got a brand new bracelet.
There we go.
Isn't that beautiful? Nice.
It's too long? It's too big?
I feel like it's a little too long.
Okay, we're gonna take out 2 of the beads.
Yes,
to make it fit better.
I don't want it sliding off.
Yeah.
We're
gonna take out 2 of the beads.
Let's see on my hand.
That's it, guys. A little bit of handicraft. I'll take out 2 beads to make it fit a little more snug. Yeah, 2 would work. Yep.
And it'll be like that. And it'll be perfect.
Yeah, man. So that's just spending a little time with you guys. Appreciate the company.
Yes.
Until we reach up again, be safe. Peace and love is the message.
All the time.
Take care, guys.